I knew like the brokers insides and out because I was them. So I used to show apartments at 12 o'clock at night. And my markets were Asia and Australia because I studied Japanese. So literally I would leave and go on lunch break and show apartments because I knew like a year in advance that my job was gonna be made redundant or we were moving over to Singapore. So I just transitioned that way. I'll be very honest with you, the fact that I was able to have lunch and go into the park and like literally sit and eat a sandwich, that was like so great. Because when you're trading, you're literally, I'm watching the screen to make sure people aren't cheating.
Right, very important.
Yeah.
What languages do you know?
So I studied in college, my foreign language was sign language, and then Japanese. I know a little bit of Hebrew, and everyone knows Spanglish.
My mom knows Hebrew.
She does?
Jewish.
Oh, well, see.
Oh my God. Speak really well.
No one else? I'm
Come
sorry.
on, y'all ask questions. She's a very knowledgeable lady. And today is all about learning
Yeah.
some good information that can help change your life. All right?
What was your biggest struggle when doing real estate?
I was just gonna say today, and I shared with Teddy, I had a really tough day, and I just wanted to go home and cry, to be honest. You get some lickings. I had some clients that really wasn't savvy with the market, and they hired me at the last minute, and they almost lost their apartment. And I'm a real component in generational wealth, and you know, building things and passing them on, succession planning for people like you guys, right? So you're gonna pass things on, you're gonna pour into other people. I used to be a rec kid, meaning I would go to the recreation center like you guys would, right? And people poured into me, so it's the same thing. But today was very tough because, you know, unless you're an attorney, you can't speak in court, and I had to literally watch someone almost lose their apartment, you know, so it really pierced my heart. But I was so happy to be able to come here today. So literally, just thank you guys for allowing me to come, because it's, you know, when I came in and I saw you guys, I was like, wow, so you're making me happy, so thank you.
Well, we're probably all glad.
Yeah. Glad he made your day.
All right, we're gonna go around the room and y'all tell us.
Oh, hey, go ahead, raise your hand high.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
So, like, do you do real estate in just this city or all around the city?
So I used to sell Harlem overseas because Australia and Asia were my territories. So before 2016, I literally, projects here in Harlem, I would go to Shanghai, Turkey, different places, and I would sell things. So after that, do you guys know what an EB-5 is? So have you ever heard on the news about like people coming to the United States, and if they have a certain amount of money, they can get a citizenship?
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I used to sell rich people citizenships, basically. So yeah, so I would sell, you know, New York overseas, and something called an HDFC, which is affordable housing, fell in my lap. And I love it. I love the product. I love the people. So I primarily sell here in New York. Primarily here in Harlem is 99% of my business, but once in a while I'll go outside to sell.
As a real estate agent, are you like the middleman between everything?
Sometimes you are the middle person, so you have to literally position yourself. Ethics are really important to me, because if you do shady things off of one deal, you ate one time. Whereas if you're ethical, you can eat a lifetime. Mm-hmm. So I have clients from this is my 21st year in real estate, believe it or not. So I have clients from 2004 that still come back to me. So always remember, one deal is one deal. You can have a lifetime of things. Just be honest.
Meaning do good business.
All right, so I want everyone to ask us a small question, because you can learn some good stuff from what she's talking about.
Yes, Sapphire.
So what we got over here on this side?
That's Big Sapphire.
So you said you deal with like trading as well, right?
So I used to do something called real forex, so foreign currency exchange. So my position was to say if you wanted to buy Egyptian dollar and trade it against the US dollar. So it was really me making sure that your quote was the proper one. So that's what we would do. So I was responsible for about $12 billion a night worth of trades. So my eyes are really keen. So now when people say, you didn't respond back to my email, hogwash. Because I respond back. There's a joke that I had a baby on Friday so I could be back to work on Sunday. So it's just, you know,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Next. Yeah. So everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So now what we're gonna do is just basically we're gonna go around and y'all gonna explain to us what was your funnest trip in terms of distance, like where you been. Was it down south, island, anywhere y'all been? Let us know where y'all been and how was your experience when y'all was there. We're gonna start off with you.
Okay, we went to Six Flags and it was like really fun, but I feel like we didn't have enough time to go on like everything. It's like personally, I'm afraid of heights, but like the thrill of it is like really fun. And being with
Look at
like
Vito when you
everyone
talk.
here- and being with everyone was really fun because we got to like bond over things and have fun together. And we were like all screaming, so it was really fun. And I feel like that, yeah, like the downside is we didn't have enough time to do everything. That's it.
Yeah, Chris, tell us.
Yeah, same thing. Our funnest trip so far, well, actually, no. Our funnest trip so far is when we went to the winter dance. I thought. When we were, what was it?
We all went downtown, Chamber Street.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was really cool. A whole lot of jumping and dancing and screaming. But yeah, I found it pretty fun. Yeah. No downsides really.
This is based on in the program, right? Or overall?
In the program.
In general, overall, it don't have to be the program.
In general?
Yes.
My greatest trip, in my opinion, was when I was 6 years old for my 6-year-old birthday. I remember this. I went to Great Wolf Lodge up in
Oh
Pennsylvania.
yeah, that's funny.
And I was with my cousin, grandmother, mom, and aunt, and I just had the best time of my life. And even though I'm getting older now, I know it's gonna change soon, but for now, that's been the funnest thing I've done in my life, or the funnest trip I've done in my life. So, yeah.
Let the audience know today's your birthday. Well, you're celebrating your birthday today.
Celebrating my birthday today. My birthday was on January 28th. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tristan!
Birthday.
Thank you.
Go on.
My funnest trip was a couple years ago when I went to Orlando because that was the first time I was on a plane and it was fun. We went to Disney World and stayed at a nice hotel and it was just a fun trip. And all of my family was there. Well, not all of them, but like my family was there and it was fun. And that's it.
What? Oh, the funnest trip I've been on is probably going to the Great Wolf Lodge in Charlotte, North Carolina with my cousin and my sister. That was like really fun because I personally the best part of that trip was probably the wave pool. That was my favorite part. And the funnest trip I've done here is Six Flags because I went on my first actual roller coaster. Like it was like the Superman ride in and Six Flags. Yeah. And also, I was planning on going on the Joker ride, but I never did it. My sister did, but that was like a long time. I'm done.
My favorite trip here was, I liked two, like the Great Adventures
and the little winter party thing we had. Cause that was fun. We got to meet some famous people. This one ate a lot, and it was just fun. And then for Six Flags, it was fun going on rides.
I did eat like
And yeah, and the food was good.
My favorite trip in general, I went to Georgia, because we go to like the pools and the water parks. We went bowling one time, and a downside, it's like really hot out there. I don't do well in the heat, so yeah.